Welcome to Nerd Wars, and you guessed it, we have entered the Panderverse. The world's all topsy-turvy these days.
Funny that people call it the X-Men. There's a lot of female superheroes in that X-Men group, so I think it's outdated.
You're fired. Get out of here.
Geeks and Gamers is making videos again. I'm editing some of them. Real clown world type stuff.
The Black Panther.
And we can always count on Matt and Trey from South Park to really help put it into perspective for people.
In Wakanda, the Black Panther is a mantle that gets passed from one Black Panther to the next. And when your friend killed my father, I took on that mantle.
Took a little bit off the score for me, to be honest.
I've been meticulously documenting the nerd war on woke. And there are times when some people think, oh, we have completely won. I'm sad to have to inform them, probably gonna be a little while. But has my opinion changed? A nerd willing to change his opinion? Maybe. Let's see. Before even releasing, just from putting a clip out, this South Park South Park special, already going viral. Pre-viral. So we got some big wins against woke, but maybe don't get too excited. I got some doozies for you in this one. But first, more good news. As actors' strike drags on, despair descends on Hollywood.
Good news, everyone.
Oh no, the studios aren't going to be able to make anything till January. We're having some wins. Some companies are kind of starting to change. Some. Those who want to survive the recession at least. And the rest of these articles are from the legendary Bounding into Comics. John F. Trent doing the Lord's work. Despite grinding businesses into the ground and destroying the fabric of societies, Paramount CEO Bob Bakish declares we will be more successful with DE and I at the core of our business.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Paramount CEO made the foolish and utterly inane pronouncement. John F. Trent has the best editorializing. He added, we all come from different places, and understanding people's perspectives is actually what this week is all about. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is fundamental. I mostly pronounced that correctly. To our business. Stacey Abrams get all up in your business. In your biznatch. God, I don't want anywhere near Stacey Abrams' biznatch. That's for sure. Moving on to less disgusting topics. Chuck Dixon, the man, the legend, reveals the plot to a Batman story DC refused to publish because it wasn't diverse enough.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
Basically, they wanted to do the Raid Batman version, and it was going to be in the projects. And well, I mean, the good guys and the bad guys who are side characters, I mean, are probably going to be one particular group of people. And as we all know, Robin in the Hood didn't do nothing. They's good boys.
We are entering our own Panderverse right now as Woke FNT.
Woke! Nick's Clown World story. Zack Snyder's new Rebel Moon comic writer demands castration of fan and bizarre ideology rant.
Say the line, Bart!
I'm trying to get this one monetized, guys. I'm sorry. All right, so crazy comic writer. Into the LMNOP ideology. Who could it be? So similar to how Irwin is a pseudonym, this writer uses the pseudonym Mags. And while Mags isn't a very nice person or talented person, who really shows that mental illness has absolutely infested the modern mainstream comic industry.
I think it's outdated.
Like actual literally, like that's not me like trying to be mean. They will all tell you that they've got some kind of autism.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Los Angeles' oldest comic shops shut down. Put blame on Corona, Marvel, and DC. Jeffries Comics and Heidi Ho Comics, which both opened in 1977, are shutting down. The Marvel's reviews embargoed until 2 days before release. Analysts speculate Disney is abandoning the film. Probably more bracing for impact.
I can't.
Report, Pixar chief Pete Docter believes company has, quote, drifted too far from its storytelling roots.
Talks about you all the time.
Not all the time.
So you don't say.
So long, gay boys!
Nelson Peltz, possibly the only man who can save Disney, explains his objectives and tactics when turning around faltering companies like the Walt Disney Company. There's faltering and then there's purposely destroying yourself. Like something crazy, like chopping body parts off or something.
I didn't do it.
Loki director Kate Herron, who claims series' goal was to make character bisexual, lands Doctor Who writing role for some reason. Something about this picture is just, I don't know, I'm just really understanding why Marvel and Disney is struggling so much. There's something about this picture. Dungeons & Dragons upcoming the Deck of Many Things expansion to introduce franchise's first prominently featured artistic hero, we'll say. Dungeons and Dragons, back at it again. Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro, just keep chopping off parts. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 confirms Insomniac's Gamerverse version of Black Cat is obviously bisexual.
You're trash, Brock. Excuse me?
I mean, that would be like not making Robin Hood a bisexual black woman. You know, it's just so natural and very organic. Some free-range progressivism. Sony censors LMNOP content from Saudi Arabian release of Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Are there any left? Shut up and take my money.
Maybe the Saudis have some occasional good points.
Oh, durka.
Blue Beetle director hints character will reappear in previously announced Booster Gold show that no one will watch. If you didn't know, the Blue Beetle director is basically director X's cousin. He's director Y. Literal diversity hire. Don't worry, we'll get Diversity Beetle in the new Booster Gold show. Am I saying that right?
Who the fuck are you?
One of my first videos I did for Nerd Wars was super clickbait saying that basically they were going to turn James Bond into a black woman. And it was like 70% joke. But as time has gone on, it's currently at like a 10% joke. There's some news about it the other day and everyone just kept putting the black woman from James Bond into it. I'm changing it to 8% joke. My guess is that they do a straight man. I'm guessing Indian. Or maybe find someone with like a Epic Mike complexion. A question mark of skin tone, one could say. And that'll be James Bond. Yeah! Last one. Western voice actor Sungwon, otherwise known as Prozd.
It's someone.
Unhappy reaping what he sowed. Complains that industry is now segregating roles by race. Anyone's interested in getting a voice actor for any Asian roles, I do a really good one. DMs are always open.
Sungwon.
No, Prozd just thought, minorities need to get more roles.
And I'm also saying I don't hate white dudes. I'm just saying.
Not that I shouldn't be able to play white roles. That's not fair. I'm losing roles now.
Do you have an English name?
Yeah, you dumb. As we get deeper and deeper into clown world, the left will continue eating itself more and more. Eventually, there's nothing left. But hopefully there's some civilization left, and then we can create our own new culture. Because no one's coming to save our culture but us. We have a surplus of people bitching on the internet. We have a serious lack of people getting up off their butt and doing something. We gotta stop bitching about the problem and become more a part of the solution.
What I wanted to do was be a part of the solution instead of always griping about the problem.
Or else we're all going to be speaking Mandarin. DMs are always open. I mean, look how squinty these eyes are. Like, those are natural. Those are natural. I'm allowed to do this too. I'm loud. I can also do good white Hispanic. Yo quiero taco Bell. I really should have ended this a little while ago.
Somebody stop me.
Get access to exclusive videos and become a producer at my Subscribe Star. Links in the description.